Scott, thank you for joining us. Back to winning ways as Crawley manager, that must feel good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed today, as I have yesterday as well. I think the 2 days that I've been in, I've had a really good time, and the energy in the dressing room before the game today was good. We were really clear on the detail of how we wanted to play, and the players, I've got to be honest with you, were excellent today. They went out and done it, and I thought they were brilliant. I thought they were really good. I thought we were probably unlucky not to score more goals, if I'm honest with you. I think we could have come in, certainly at half time, with maybe 2 or 3 to the good, but wasn't to be. We continued. I thought it became a difficult, I think probably more so the players are probably anxious to win a game of football, and you end up sort of like defending a little bit deeper in the second half, but I'm really proud of them. I thought they were excellent.
Yeah, and let's be honest, it was 1-0, but it could have been a lot more. We had a lot of chances today, so that must please you to see them taking on that information so early after you coming back. Yeah,
for sure. Our XG differential was a positive one today. We could have scored more goals for sure. I felt that we could have probably been in at half time, maybe 2 or 3 to the good, like I say, but wasn't to be. But listen, fine margins, and we kind of looked at how was they going to score against us. It would have been probably a free kick or a corner away, from scoring, but we dealt with that. I thought our back three headed everything that come in the box. Charlie Barker's just asked for some paracetamol, the amount of headers that he made towards the end of the game. So, yeah, listen, I'm really proud of the players, and I thought it was an excellent performance. I thought we were better than them. I thought we passed the ball amazingly. I can't wait to watch it back. I thought there was really good actions where we played through, and I don't think they had an answer for us.
Yeah, we know you demand a very high tempo, and it seems like the players took to that. I mean, right from the off, there was a chance in the second minute that was called offside, and it was just relentless, wasn't it? So again, how pleasing is that for you that they've been able to sort of take that on board within the space of a day?
Yeah, obviously really pleasing. I think that I'm pleased that we've got a clear week now, because I want to get some real coaching into the team between now and next week. But yeah, it's pleasing to see them react the way they've reacted, and the way they trained yesterday, and the atmosphere and the feeling around the place has been brilliant. And today again, I've just really enjoyed myself. The last 2 days, I feel really happy, and obviously we know we've got a long way to go, but it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's still obviously a big hill to climb, but what is that one victory going to do to the group? We've seen even before the game on your banner, it's making us dream. It's going to make the players dream, wins like that, to sort of get us back on track to where we want to be.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest one, the first one. You get a win in that first one, all of a sudden there's a little bit more belief into the camp, which is one thing that I spoke to Mark about yesterday, about trying to instill a belief into the players. And listen, I'm confused about why we are where we are in the division after that performance. I think we look like a top-class team today, but it is what it is, and we are where we are, and we've just got to get ourselves out of it as quickly as possible. And we may not do it, because it is a big ask, and I'm not going to stand there and make big statements and say we are definitely staying up, because I'm not naive enough to think that football's got a nasty habit of kicking you in the teeth when you're up. So we just got to make sure that we do our best to do it, and I think the fans could see today that the players give everything for the cause today, and I'm pleased that we got what we deserved. And I think we deserved to win the game. I think that everybody who saw that game would agree with that, and I'm really pleased for the players.
Yeah, and it was obviously a good moment for you to reconnect with the fans out there. It almost feels like you've never left, really.
Well, it's not been that long, is it? So yeah, no, it was great. I loved coming out, before the game and showing my appreciation of them like they do me, and I thought it was, kind of like an emotional moment that before the game, and I tried to hold back my emotions, because I obviously wanted to focus on the game. So yeah, it was really nice, and then at the end there to do the old fist pump and to sing with the crowd at the end there is just something I really like doing, and obviously the more I do that, the more wins we get. So yeah, I enjoyed myself today.
Brilliant. I just wanted to ask about Charlie Barker, because obviously you got him in the summer, you worked with him a bit, you didn't get loads of minutes in your first spell, and then he's suddenly now captain. How has he changed from when you worked with him in the summer to where he is now?
Well, I think obviously the games have made him improve. You know, he's played obviously a lot of football, so he's improved regarding that. But his character's amazing, you know, that's why he's captain, just because of his character and how he is around the place and in the dressing room. And I mean, he just headed every ball today, didn't he? Certainly at the end there with the last, I don't know, 2 minutes or whatever, just everything that come forward, he won every header. They put the big number 17 up front, didn't they? Big centre half went up front, and Charlie won every header against him. I thought he was outstanding today, but great character, brilliant person to have around the place. I just love Charlie. I think he's amazing. But yeah, I think he's improved definitely from when I was here. I think the games have kind of allowed that to happen.
Yeah, and Liam Fraser and Kamari Doyle, Kamari obviously scored, Liam Fraser was superb today. Two players you didn't have when you were first here. What do you think of them?
Oh, brilliant! The pair of them were outstanding. I thought they were amazing. I really did. I really you know, we sat down kind of yesterday the day before or the night before and looked at the team and really wanted to pick a team that I felt could play the way that I wanted it to look. And them two players obviously fitted in perfectly, and I thought the team were brilliant today. I really did, and I think it looked really close to a Scott Lindsey team already. And the fact that I've been in the building, you know, 48 hours, I think that's a credit to the players to take on the information and go out and do it.
Yeah, and you referred to earlier, you've got a whole week now till the next game. Just how important is that? Yeah,
big for me, because it gives us more time on the training pitch to show them some more bits. You know, I had to make sure that yesterday wasn't confusing for the players. I wanted to be really clear about 3 or 4 things, that was all. But now we've got a clear week, we can work on more aspects of how I want the team to look. So yeah, vital for me. And I'm looking forward to Monday morning coming into work again, you know, which I've not done for a while. So yeah, really, really pleased.
Brilliant, thanks Scott.
Thank you.
On the other side, yeah.
Hi Scott, welcome back.
Thank you.
Your team showed really good character in the final few minutes with a 1-goal advantage. Just how important would that mindset be coming into the running of the season?
Yeah, big really, because you know there's going to be times when we're going to face, you know, tough opposition. We're going to face teams throwing a lot of balls in our box. We've got to stand up to it. We're also going to face teams who pass the ball as well and can open you up, you know, so we've got to make sure that we're really focused in them moments. But like I say, I'm really proud of the boys today. I thought they stood up to a lot of balls coming in our box, like you say, certainly at the end of the game. And it's difficult, let me tell you, I've been there. It's difficult when you're winning 1-0 and you've not been winning and you're down the bottom of the table and they're throwing ball after ball in the box. It's difficult to keep doing it and keep doing it. I thought the lads just, you know, kept going, and I firmly believe we could have played the game till midnight. I don't think Bristol Rovers were going to score, you know, just because of the character that my players showed. So I'm really proud of them.
Yeah, and Hepburn Murphy didn't get on the score sheet, but he was everywhere today.
He's great, wasn't he?
He's going to be vital in the running?
Oh, for sure. Like, listen, he's somebody that obviously I brought in. He's quick. He's powerful, he can finish, he's good with the ball when it comes into him, he holds it up well, sets it. He's somebody that, and I looked at their back line and felt that I wanted somebody quick to play against their back line. No disrespect, but I felt that that's how we could get in. And that's why I chose Rushan for this game, but I thought he was amazing. It was just probably, like you say, a goal missing, wasn't it, you know, but I think he's probably disappointed he didn't score, you know, because I think that he had a lot of opportunities. He got down the sides of him a lot of times, but I thought he worked his socks off as well. So yeah, really pleased with him.
And just quickly, slightly off topic, but how quick was the turnaround to come back to Crawley? Like on the night, was it?
Yeah. So Thursday night, really, we'd been on the phone to the lawyer and to my agent, kind of trying to get the deal done, and not just the deal, but like there's certain clauses in the contract that need looking over and sorting. So that was kind of going on in the afternoon till I think by 9 o'clock, 9:15, something like that. It was all agreed and done, and then it was a case of getting in my car and coming down, doing the press, and then getting organised for training the next day. So it was done really quickly, but like had to go through that process in order for it to happen. So yeah, but that's how it is.
Perfect. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Scott. Just wanted to ask you, you made a point when you spoke to Sam that you wanted the fans not to be anxious and then to enjoy it. Obviously, that was to, calm the players down. Don't transfer any anxiety onto the players. So you must have been delighted with the whole atmosphere here today.
Yeah.
It was such a positive atmosphere.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It felt like we were the other end of the table, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? It did feel like we were enjoying the end of the season at the other end. So yeah, that's important to me that the fans enjoy. Listen, we can't change. We can change where we are, but what I mean is we can't change what's happened in the past. It is what it is, and we are where we are, and we've just got to make sure that we try our best in these next 8 games to get what we need to get. Listen, it's going to be a tough ask, I know, I understand it, but it is doable. And all the time it's doable, there's the belief, right? And what we can't afford to do is then, become anxious in games. Me, the staff, the players, certainly the fans, just enjoy it, because what will be will be. We can't change what's happened, so what will be, and just enjoy it. And if we end up staying up, then we'll have a party, and if we end up going down, then we just got to wipe our mouth and get on with it, and look forward to next season. And that's just it. I can't. Listen, I want to stay up. You know what I'm like. I want to win, and I want to win every game. But I don't want it to be where the players feel so much pressure on them to do that. We can't change what's happened. We just got to make sure that we can shape the future, and the future, whether that's in this division or the one below, whatever it is, and we've got, we just got to enjoy the ride, and that's it.
Well, we're on the far side for.
Yeah. You've mentioned before about how time-consuming management is. Firstly, how was the 3 weeks off recently, and how was there
Go on. Go on.
Was there ever any thought in your mind about maybe taking a longer break, or was it always straight back into football?
No, the time off was boring, and no, I wanted to get back in yesterday. I'm not somebody who can sit around and I think I drove my missus mad, to be honest with you, and after that time I just was wandering around the house like a lost soul at times, and I hated it. And no, as soon as somebody offered me a job, I'd have gone. It could have been anywhere. I just wanted to work, and I was desperate to get to work. So yeah, I was just like, I think you the first week was all right because I went on my pro licence at St George's Park, so I spent 3 days up there doing my pro licence, which was good. And then kind of after that, I was just kind of out wandering around the house. I actually put a bed together as well at one stage. So yeah, a bit of DIY, but yeah, hated it. So yeah, good question though.
And you've spoken before about obviously like belief and instilling that into the players, and like maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, it seemed they maybe lacked that. So what have you? Because you can't do that in a training session. Like, what did you say to them to give them that belief today?
Well, we spoke about where I've seen them play before, and I'm like, I don't understand why you are where you are, and I've told them that I think that you're probably better than you believe you are. I've also showed them clips of training from yesterday. That was part of the meeting today, and to kind of show them, look, this is what we're capable of. And there'll be real massive evidence from today that I can use on Monday morning. So I'll spend most of my day tomorrow watching that game back, clipping it up, purely to give them evidence that, look, this is what we did, this is what we are, this is how good you can be. So yeah, it's just an ongoing process, but I think that's big in football. You see a group of players out there that probably looked different last week and the week before, whatever. That's nothing to do with me. I don't know kind of what went on and how it went on. I just know that I don't like my team to look anything different from what you saw today. And if that's me instilling a belief and giving them detail of how I want them to work and press and play and pass and bring the ball out and all that, then that's what I'll do. That's my job. But yeah, I just love their endeavour today. I think they're a really good group, like top group. Like I say, I'm disappointed and hurting really for them because they don't really deserve to be where they are in the table. So I've got to try and just kind of get that belief back into them, which I think we saw today.
Thank you.